In the 5th century BC, the ancient people of Mesoamerica created the most accurate and sophisticated system for measuring time that the world had ever seen. This is the story of the Mayan calendar.
Thank you, everyone, for having us at the Council of the Chiefs.
We believe our new invention will change lives for all Mayans.
We call it the Mayan calendar.
What the hell is a calendar?
Good question. A calendar is a way to measure time. It marks years, it marks months, it marks days. I'll show you how it works. Very simple, okay? There are 20-day weeks rotating through 8 solar sequences with very easy to remember names like Muluk, Ajao, Chuek.
No offense, this is confusing.
You know what calendar is really cool? The Aztec calendar.
Oh, come on, man, we're right here.
Cool.
Let me ask you a question. Did this thing go on forever?
No, the Mayan calendar ends in 2012.
But then you make a new one.
No, because the world will end in 2012.
The streets will run with blood. Land will be swallowed by the sea.
Man, you just ran out of space and stopped, didn't you?
No, that is not the case.
That's a lie.
Okay, yes, you got us. We ran out of space.
It's not our fault. This guy didn't carve a big enough circle.
What? I went off of your drawing. You know what? I'm out. Carve your own rocks.
He is mad. He's really mad.
Wait, aren't you worried that people in the future are actually going to be afraid that the world will end?
I can't worry about people in the future, okay? I have my girlfriend, okay? I have my job.
In 3 minutes. If it does not happen, what will that mean?
I wouldn't entertain that question.
I don't understand why nothing is happening.
What happened, Tom?
I don't know.
Are y'all giving back any refund?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolfgang.
Everybody.
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and the Wolf for Action, baby. We're back with another patron request.
HalfLifeSistah.com for your merchandise. Support us on Patreon if you're not doing so already. That's how this channel survives.
Survive!
So we are Sense of Noise, a melodic death metal band from Mexico. That is awesome.
I'm excited for this, baby.
You know, you've gotten a nice taste of melodic death metal with some Insomnium that we just posted on YouTube the other week.
Yes.
And now we got some from Mexico, which is cool. I think this will be my first melodic death metal experience from Mexico. Good job, guys.
I know, right?
Mexico, a great fan base for metal over there.
Really?
Wonderful crowds, yeah, excellent stuff. Okay. Modern touches. So we're doing Morning Glory today, right? Which was at that time a new single from Sense of Noise when they were promoting it. Introduces a more melodic phase of the band with elegant and sticky melodies on clean vocals, guitar, and piano. As well as a bit of melancholy, contrasting with the fierce and fast riffs of their debut single. All right, released together with an incredible animation video and tells a story related to the lyrics. It's a lyrical video, right?
Yes, and he gave us lyrics as well,
which talk about finding the meaning of life and death through nature, as well as the contemplation of existence itself.
Yes,
I quite enjoy those kinds of conversations, actually.
I do too.
Mixed and produced by Fede de Empierre,
yes,
and mastered by Tony Lindgren. Oh, okay. So he's producing as well and mixing. Okay, awesome. And mastered by Tony Lindgren at the very well-known Fascination Street Studios in Sweden, where bands like Sepultura, Arch Enemy, and Soilwork have been produced. That is awesome.
That is.
Having already played in big stages like Wacken Open Air,
that's so cool,
Metal Days, and Not Fast, with previous bands, and have collaborated with members of legendary bands like Morbid Angel, Therion,
you know Morbid Angel?
Sure.
That name is familiar.
Yeah, they were death metal back in the day. Therion, you're familiar with Therion? Yes. We did a reaction to them. It's on our Patreon. Yeah, yes. Atheist, great name. And Snowy Shaw in other projects. Awesome.
That's wonderful, guys. Congratulations.
Sense of Noise was conceived in 2020 in the midst of a pandemic and is formed by Harold on vocals.
The lead singer, yes.
Yeah, okay. Bart on drums.
And Bart is su hermano, meaning that's his brother. That's his brother there. which is so cool.
Awesome.
They look completely different, but that's okay.
It's in the family. So you got Fede on guitars and vocals, Diego on bass, and Nib on keys. Awesome. So we're gonna get some nice synth, some atmosphere going.
Ooh, I love it. I'm excited. And look at the background. I was inspired, as you can see, guys. When I'm inspired by an album cover, I put a lot of work into it. And this here was just so Morning Glory, so apropos, right?
Beautiful as always.
Beautiful. Thank you, baby.
And again, thinking about life and death and its connection to nature.
And nature.
So yeah.
Good job with the album cover. It's beautiful.
It makes sense. Awesome.
Beautiful love. Yeah. So, are you excited for this? Because I'm
Indeed.
excited.
I am indeed.
I'm excited for some mellow death.
Once
Melodic
again,
death.
thanks for your support. Thank you for thinking of us.
Thank you so very much.
And I'm looking forward to this. Big fan of melodic death metal, so can't wait to see what's going on here. This is going to be awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Look at that, so pretty.
Blinded by fire, I can't see the path I walk. Show me the way I couldn't find to leave this world behind.
Even from dust or stone, life will grow from the tree of life and death. I will show you where to go.
Okay.
Through the darkest night.
That. Good stuff. Ooh, good stuff, baby.
Very nice.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Very cool.
So did we have, was there more than one singer on this here?
Well, yes, as you pointed out, you said there was a singer, but also the
Fede. So Iero.
But then you also had Fede, right? Who also sang.
Oh,
so they
Iero's
both on vocals.
Stripper Jerome. Okay.
Yeah, so you got one doing the cleans, one doing the growls.
Baby, I love his growls. I love your clean as well. Beautiful, beautiful work. Like really though.
Yeah, almost not even pure melodeath. I mean, I also got like some metalcore vibes.
Metalcore, exactly. Yeah. I like metalcore,
but in a good way, because a lot of people know I'm not a super big fan of metalcore. But done right, and in certain types, and there's certain songs I love. That Spirit Box song that we did last time was Constance was great.
Yes.
But yeah, the energy kind of metalcore there with the clean vocals, but then the melodeath there. But I also got like some of that old school like feelings of Therion, where that clean piano that you were playing in the background really reminded me of back in the day when I used to listen to Theater of Tragedy or Tristania or stuff like that, where they would play like kind of that clean piano, which was a nice take on it. I enjoyed it because it wasn't super loud, but you can kind of hear it throughout the whole song.
Baby.
It kind of laid the track for the whole song.
So sweet. And I feel that the energy picked up towards the very end of the song, and I wanted more. Baby.
Yeah, I dug the breakdown. It was cool.
Oh, the drums were good. Everything was really good. Like really.
Yeah, this is just such a great sound. It's just, it's like I always say, it's like hard. It's like, the other day I heard a band that sounded exactly like Korn.
Really?
And and I couldn't get mad at them because it's like, damn,
it's hard.
Korn is such a great sound, and eventually Korn's not going to be able to make music anymore. So here we gotta, When you're hearing a sound that you love, it's hard to also get bored of it. Like you hear a little bit of the usual melodeath kind of riffing. But then mixed with the metalcore, the cleans and the growls, and everyone has their own, tone to their voice and stuff. So there's always little unique stuff. But man, I can just listen to this stuff all day long. It's really hard to grow tired of it, for me anyway.
I agree. I mean, it's just easy, fun, easy listen. It's really good.
It's really good metal. It's really good metal.
It really is.
As far as these lyrics goes, I need you to type in 13 skies for me.
13 skies?
Yeah. 13 heavens, 10 skies.
Because he kept saying the 13 skies.
Yeah, I think this is what he didn't want to spoil, so now we're going to have to figure it out for ourselves. Maybe he means the 13 heavens? Okay, I think he does, because I see some Mexican lore here. Okay, so the Nua people.
The Nahua people actually were one of the earliest progenitors of the tribes of Mexico and Central America. Their culture, language, religion, and society influenced all who came after them.
In Aztec mythology, the 13 heavens were formed out of Cipatli's head when the god made creation out of its body. All right, so if I understand correctly, then the 13 skies that you're referring to are those 13 heavens.
13 stages.
And that's the Mexican folklore, I guess you were speaking about.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
Very much so.
I was not aware of any of that. I've been blinded by fire. I can't see the path I walk. Show me the way I couldn't find to leave this world behind. Even from the smaller stone, life will grow. From the trees of life and death, I will show you where to go. Through the darkness night, rise to the 13 skies. So rise to heaven.
Yes. Does this mean you guys are spiritual, religious? I'm just curious. Because we just got to talk about religion. Previous reaction. Love us anyway.
Because again, they specifically talk about its connection with nature, not so much with heaven.
I love the connection to Earth, and I mean, because that to me is, it's
kind of important.
It is very much important. Yes, it is
to preserve our.
And then you also have a level of respect and love for
reverence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that a lot, much more than anything else.
I think modern culture, while we're atheists obviously, and we don't have a set religion or anything.
Right. My religion is love. Moving forward, not south.
You have no problem calling yourself spiritual.
I am a very spiritual person.
I have no issues with spirituality. To me, that's just connecting with yourself.
Yes, and things around you, energy. I'm really big on energy as well.
Right, but connecting them to nature is healthy, because despite our intellects, part of us is still animal.
Yes.
And
indeed.
I mean, we are animals, and we come from the earth.
Yeah.
And I think in our big cities and in our concrete structures and in our cars, we get a little disconnected from the environment.
Very much so.
And we forget how essential it is. Without it, we really are nothing, and none of this matters. If we heat, I mean, it's just a couple of degrees and the outside will become unlivable.
Right.
And we live in Florida.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. I know you're really serious right now, and what you're saying is valid, and
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But when our AC was out for almost a week, you were going to die. So when you say just a
Hold
couple
on.
of degrees, listen.
Hold on,
he's
that's
right,
that's
though.
because of the humidity in Florida. Literally, I felt like I almost had a damn heart attack. It's humid, okay? If I was sleeping out,
We're so privileged and so entitled.
so you're just gonna call me out on my shit, huh?
Sorry.
All right.
What you're saying is true, babe, and it's valid.
If I was outside, it would have been fine. But in the house without AC,
I know, it's
the
just-
humidity it made it unlivable. I
We were
only
such-
slept for 4 hours.
We were horrible.
I have a heat
terrible
rash.
attitude.
You can see my skin. I had a heat rash from.
So what are you
we were
talking
5 days
about?
without AC, and it
But
was
he's
95
right.
degrees, people. I mean, okay.
And the house was so hot.
How dare you call
I'm
me out
sorry.
on my shit?
What you're saying is true. But listen, if we had to suffer that, it would be worth it.
I would
And
have
that's
no
the real- I
problem
would have
getting
no
my
problem.
energy from solar if
I
it was
really-
economical and
So,
it made sense. Listen. The point
it
is,
makes sense. Listen.
you all get the point.
I'm sorry, but yes, you guys.
We live in Florida. If the sea level goes
The
up,
humidity is a mess.
we're going to be underwater. Point is, stay connected to the earth.
Yes.
We need to take care of it better.
And what's interesting,
But it
though,
needs to come from the top down because the power structures are going to decide.
Yeah.
If I don't buy a gas guzzling car, that's great. Honestly, one person does not make a difference. This has
Right.
to be an institutional,
Yeah.
global effort that comes from the top down, so that these things become affordable to the average consumers. But it has to come from the top, and that's why we need government officials and leaders, and we need to be electing people that care about the environment
Yes,
and the future.
yes.
Because right now
It's
we're
ridiculous.
not moving fast enough. It's
But would it be
too much time passing by.
would it be efficient
Won't
for
be
it to
reversible.
fly planes without gas and fuel?
Yes, of course.
Really?
They're already working on electric planes. Yes, the point is, it is possible because listen, there's no end to our innovation and what we can
Oh my
achieve as
God,
a
that'd
society
be
if we make an effort to do it.
Mhm.
It's just easier right now to just maintain status quo.
Yeah.
There's going to be a point of no return, and mind you, even if we do everything right, the globe is still going to continue to
still
heat because
dying.
that is kind of inevitable. But it's about how fast we get there. Right now, we're going there too fast because we are accelerating it. So what we're trying to do is slow it down so that we could, for our next generation, could have a reasonable life. There's no telling how much time we've got left. To be perfectly honest, the future is going to be very different,
Especially
for
since we've been
generations down the road.
Especially since the ice,
Mm-hmm.
it's more melted now than they anticipated in 2021.
I'm aware.
So we are rapidly
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's scary.
That's what
scary.
I'm saying. There's too much time has already passed by.
Right.
There's going to be a point of no return, but again, it's not gonna. We can't stop it because there is a certain natural amount.
I understand
that
that
is always going to happen.
What could we
but
do?
we,
though?
what we can do is not accelerate it.
But no, what I
That's
mean
all we
is
can do is not
let's-
accelerate it.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe in the future, we will figure out a technology to maybe reverse it or do something.
But there's
Not
no
some
way,
Matrix shit
though.
where we scorch the sky or something. But
We can't do
maybe. But maybe so there will be a safe way to figure it out. There are people trying to create like carbon capture, but it's not big enough for the scale that we need. What we really need to do is lifestyle changes.
Honor.
We need to honor, we need to revere the earth.
Yes, baby. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you all, Sense of Noise, all of you, so very much for
Great message, great music, great sound.
Choosing us to hear this beautiful music.
You guys have a bright future, I
Message
can
is great.
tell. You're making
Indeed.
some good music, and I know more is to come, and I can't wait to hear your next song,
I'm
which we're going to
excited.
hear very, very soon.
What's
So,
poppin', baby?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video mixture we're recording. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share our content as well, baby.
So while you're saying goodbye, you're checking to make sure we're recording.
Yes. Listen.
Okay.
We had a pause, and I want to make sure that it's recording.
Click the bell to get notified.
And as always. Keep it metal. Metal forever, baby. I love you guys. And be good to those around you and yourself, okay?
Be good to the earth.
Good to the earth.
That was the message of this.
Indeed. Be good to the earth. Yeah.
Love you.
All right.
I've been blind blinded by fire. I can't see the